Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm glad you're here. Whether you are a new viewer or you're a returning viewer, welcome. Usually my channel is about crochet, knit, and sewing and talking, and now I'm going to add another one in. Since I do have some limitations with my body right now, which thankfully they are temporary, it's reading like it's temporary. So if you don't know what's happened, just go back 2 or 3 videos ago, and that way I don't have to rehash it on the beginning of every video. Anyway, because you don't want to hear all that stuff time and time again. And if the angle is crooked, I'm sorry. I record on my phone and I'm looking and my phone's kind of crooked. But it took an act of Congress for me to get that thing in the tripod clip with one hand. So I'm not surprised it's a little crooked. If I haven't scared you off, I'm glad you're here. So I'll repeat that. I'm glad you're here for the 3rd time. Today, I just got finished recording my last video from the Happy Mail video. And I wasn't sure when I recorded that. I could not do all of this in one video. That's why I split them up into 2. Not only for the longevity of how long it was going to take to get through all this, but just because of my energy level. But I have had 2 sparkling ice caffeines, which right now I had to switch to the decaf. I just did the Starburst strawberry. But I have enough energy to get this video done after I did the other video. And it's only been about 10-15 minutes. But it don't take that long to drink a sparkling ice caffeine. Not for me anyway. Thank y'all for being here. I'm a little bit silly. Probably because that's way too much caffeine for me to ingest. Now, each one of those sparkling ice caffeines are only like 70 milligrams of caffeine, which to a normal person probably would not be much of anything. But I don't drink a whole lot of caffeine anymore. I don't drink any sodas anymore. The one soda I used to allow myself a day, which it was Mountain Dew. It was a little 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew. Has 54 milligrams of caffeine. That was it. That was all my caffeine intake all day. Then I started drinking Celsius's, and I had to back off of that because I wasn't sleeping good, and so I was drinking more, and it was like cause and effect. It was just a hamster wheel. I was just steadily recycling the same habit, and I said nope. So I ditched that. And then when I saw that my favorite little sparkling ice had a caffeine, I tried it. And it's a little bit more than the normal Mountain Dew, but not that bad. So I don't drink one of those every day, especially right now, since I am so limited physically that I can't exert all that energy that it gives me. But there are some days to where my energy level is bottomed out and I need something. It's not the healthiest, but it's not bad. It's like 5 calories and you have vitamins and antioxidants in the sparkling ice and in the in fact, the sparkling ice is called Bubbles with Benefits. But between the caffeine version and the non-caffeine version, they do, they actually have vitamin E, niacin, biotin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, so there are benefits. I've always been a water girl myself, but then I started trying to drink flavored water with Mios, and I love that too. I still use them, but there's some days to where I want bubbles. I want the idea that I'm drinking a soda. Does that make sense? Okay. I have to ramble. Seen enough squirrels. Oh, shoot. I said I was going to do this in the beginning of my next video. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I told you in the last one at the end, just in case you didn't make it. If you do want to order something on my website, I have probably about 10 to 15 bags pre-made. I cannot sew right now. I'm going to try, but I cannot sew right now, so I can't put out any new bags, any custom order bags. And on my website, they're all listed as custom orders. And I do have some existing. If you see one you like, don't order it yet. I don't want you to have your money tied up if I don't have it made, pre-made, and I have to refund you your money. So if you do see something, by all means, the link is down below. Reach out to me first. My email is down below, but it's also, I can tell you, it's daybreakknotsandknits@gmail.com. So reach out to me either on the webpage or on that Gmail, and make sure that I have the bag pre-made so that you can get it instead of waiting for my left side to behave enough to where I can sew. Okay? I appreciate any and all orders. I appreciate any and all happy mail, like my sweetheart subscriber that doesn't want to be named sent me for that last video. I appreciate you sitting here watching my video. I appreciate y'all, period. I know that back when COVID hit, a lot of people started connecting with video podcasters. And that's something for another day. Y'all mean a lot to me. Just know that. Okay, so today, in this video, I want to go through the things that I bought from Michaels. And I've had them a little while. About a week and a half, 2 weeks. Maybe a week and a half. And some of it was Halloween clearance, so they probably don't have any more. But I wanted to show you because it was so cute. I do have a Michaels bag. I will show you. I did put some yarn in it. Of course I put yarn in it. Because these, I'll tell y'all about that when I see it. Anyway, y'all ready? The first one I've had sitting on my TV stand. Let me move this out of the way. This is the bag that I'm going to be getting into. The box. See that big old Michaels? See it? Yep. That's what it is. Anyway, this has been sitting on my TV stand, and I love it. And I wish it was dark so I could show you. It lights up a beautiful blue-purple light inside. It's got an LED light inside of it, but it is so beautiful. I saw this, and I'm like, ooh, I have to have it. I think it was a couple bucks. I mean, you know how they're... Okay, so it was originally $14.99. Michaels, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, they never charge that, ever. So it probably came out at 40 or 50% off. So it's probably like $7.99 or $8.99. I got it for a couple bucks. I'm not going to argue. Yes, it's not the most well-made ceramic. And I don't know if I'm going to paint it. I have to do something with it because it is ceramic and it will collect dust like none other. So if I don't paint it, I still might clear coat it to protect it to where it's easier to clean and whatnot. But I love this little thing. My grandson got so excited when he seen it. He's like, oh, Grandma, that's so pretty. I'm like, thank you, buddy. It is pretty, isn't it? This video might be a little bit shorter. I might just show y'all all the pretties and be done with it. Because that second thing of capping might not last a whole long time. Okay, so along the lines of this beautiful little ceramic thing, I have a kitty cat. Now, I haven't taken any of this stuff off. There is a sticker. It says lights up, but I'm not taking that off right now. I think what I want to do, I think I want to go, this is supposed to be a ghost cat. But I might paint it black like a void cat. I just might. I don't know. But again, I got this for a couple bucks. I don't remember exactly, and I did not open up my Michaels app on my phone beforehand or try to look it up online. I didn't. I don't know how much it was. It was a couple bucks. It wasn't a lot. Because y'all know me. I'm not going to sit there and spend a buku amount of money. All right. So, let me see if I can try not to break this. This, I love the kitty cat. I love the pumpkins. But I love this the best. It's like a crystal ball, you know? And I'm pretty sure the battery saver tab is still in there, but I'm pretty sure all of these may light up with the purple blue Halloween type light. They're all LED. This one, I know I'm not going to paint at all. If I paint anything, it'll be the base, but I think I'm just going to leave it like this. I don't know. I might paint the base. Maybe black and purple. Or since it's got it's got a base, and then it's got a swirly little thing on the bottom, and then it's got some other up near the ball. So I might even do it green, purple, and black. I don't know yet. But the crystal ball itself will stay white, and I will put a clear coat on that. Not right now. I can't do that right now. So these are going to go, I did have that hanging out, but you know, Halloween is over. That don't mean that's when these are going to come out, because I'm going to have these out regardless. But for now, since I can't paint them and get them done, they will go in storage for the moment until I get my use back. All right. Okay. So during this shopping spree that I went on Michaels, I said this in one of the other videos. I think that's it. I have everything on my table, so I can actually, to make it easier on my family for helping me. I'm just going to leave that over here to the side. So if you can still see it, I am sorry. Before I went and put all that stuff on Amazon, I was on Michaels, and I seen some of their diamond dot paintings, and I ordered 3. One of them they canceled because it was a Halloween. It was a beautiful void, a black cat with a pumpkin and the moon, and so beautiful. And I was so upset that they canceled that. And that one wasn't on clearance. So I'm surprised it was out of stock. Now, when y'all know I worked for Joann's, or the newer people might not. I worked there through the before they ever went into the bankruptcy and all that and closed down, and then I worked through the close down. But my job at Joann was ship from store up until they did the close down, and then, you know, we didn't ship from store anymore. But Michaels, from my understanding, Michaels has never done that, right? You can order online and pick up in store just like Joann did, but they didn't have ship from store. But this order makes me think that they might now. If I am wrong, correct me. If I'm not, let me know, because I might go to work for Michaels. Because that was the best part of my job at Joann. I loved that part. Just going and getting everybody's order, packing them and shipping them, and it's kind of like what I do here, just at a corporate run place, you know. So let me know, because these came from multiple places with multiple return addresses. That's the only thing that makes me think that this order came in 3 boxes from 3 different places. So does anybody know? Let me know, whether it's in my comment sections, email, I don't care. Just let me know. Because when this gets better, I might say Michaels. The only thing about Michael's is one part of the employee discount that I wouldn't like is they don't give you, well, back when I asked after Joanne quit and we shut down Joanne, they don't give employee discount on fabric. But since Joanne closed, their fabric has almost tripled in price. Or the last time I looked at their fabric. I haven't been up there in a minute because of all this, but they might let employees have a discount on fabric now. Or pre-cut, not pre-cut fabric. Cut by order. Cut by the yard. So anyway, if anybody has any information on all that stuff, please clue me in. Because when my body decides that it wants to function in a normal capacity, I would love to be able to do that again. Because that was really fun at Joanne. Every day was different. You never know what you were going to be doing. I cut a lot of fabric. Not going to lie. And Michael's doesn't have a designated fabric cutter yet. They're still using their framing people for it. But my local used where they used to have the sewing machines and all those that they ended up getting pulled out. They're using that as cutting counter right now. So I wouldn't even mind being their cutting person. But they don't have a designated person for that yet. So sorry, I'm trying to watch the time because I know I'm going to run out of gas. I'm getting tired as it is. You might not hear it because I'm just 90 to nothing. My brain is 90 to nothing, but my body is getting tired. Anyway, so I got some diamond painting. I got those clearance ones. But going back to what I was saying before my squirrel moment hit, is the one they canceled really upset me because that was my favorite diamond painting out of the 3 that I chose. The others are beautiful. I'm not going to say they're not. But these were picked before the stuff that came in my haul video. Not my haul video. My Happy Meal video. This one right here, I don't know that you're going to see it. Remember I said it was like from a third party and it was a landscapey, sunsetty scene? Well, you can kind of see, if you can. I don't know if this is, I think this is double bagged. I'm going to try not to do that again. Okay, that's not working. Nope, that's not working either. I wonder if I can just cut this open. Oh, maybe. Alright, hold on. I gotta use my arm at least as a weight to keep this thing from moving. There we go. Hey, I might not have dexterity in the hand yet, but it's good for a lump of coal or something just heavy and weighted. Alright, so. Alright, I'm gonna have to use my mouth. It looks like it's a bag in a bag. So, like I said in my last video, I know that's gross. And it occurred to me when I'm using my mouth for these things that's probably not the healthiest thing. But good thing I have a good immune system. And what I don't have, this is going to build it up, right? But y'all, if it wasn't for my mouth, other than running off at the mouth like I do on these videos, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things. Because right now my mouth is acting like my second hand for a lot of different things. So anyway, you can kind of see probably a little bit of, and I don't know how much is coming through with the plastic. But this is G1, G as in girl, golf, you know, G1768. And it's a landscapey look. It's got mountains. It's got a the reflection on a pond. It's just beautiful. I seen this. Okay, wait a minute. It says, tip, as the product is a manual drilling method, there may be some missing diamonds. If a situation occurs, please contact us and we will reply within 24 hours or until you're satisfied. Like I said, this was a third-party thing that was on Michael's app. So, I don't know. We'll see. But thankfully, the 30% coupon that I had, 30% off purchases online, actually applied to this. So, it was a little expensive, but not as bad as it could have been. This is a 30 by 40 centimeter. So, in the Happy Mail video, I saw that 30 by 40 also was 12 by 16 if you go by inches, which I'm a southern United States girl, so 9 times out of 10, I go by inches, not metric. So I think this one's going to be really, really pretty. Now, what I did say in that last video is I'm really new to diamond painting, so I hope that I chose wisely. Because looking at it, the thing about diamond painting is when you're looking at the canvas, it does look pixelated. You have to get, especially for something as small as a 12 by 12 or 12 by 16, you have to get 2 to 3 foot size to get a better detailed image. I'm not there yet, so I don't mind my stuff looking a little bit muddy or a little bit pixelated because I have to work up to it, right? I mean, yes, I could have went balls to the wall and did some expensive thing and then figured out I didn't like it and wasted my money. So I'm still new enough to where I don't want to waste my money. Now, on the clearance part was some washi, some Halloween washi tape. Now, you can use washi tape in a lot of different things. In sewing, in diamond painting, honestly, I don't know what else. What else could you use washi tape for? Or washi sticker? I don't know. I have used a form of washi tape on my, in fact, I still have some because I put it there for my daughter-in-law to help her with her sewing. It's they call it a diagonal sewing tape. So like when you're sewing in half square triangles and whatnot, or you want to sew on an angle, this helps you. But this is just basically a form of washi tape. So if you didn't want to have the 3 lines, you could just do a washi tape when you want to start sewing on and keep your fabric lined up on your sewing machine. And then on this, you can peel the protective layer off and section it off with washi tape. And I have seen, because I've been watching a lot of different videos on YouTube, and diamond painting stuff is one of them. Oh, I already have it locked. A lot of them, they don't plan on hanging up their stuff. They will put washi tape on the white border here to just kind of pretty it up, you know. I don't know what I'm going to do with most of mine. These early ones might not be hung up. I don't know. I'm going to seal them since I did get, in that Happy Mail, I did get some diamond paint sealer. So I am going to seal them so that it protects them just in case I do want to hang them up. A lot of people seal them so they don't get fuzz and hair and lint and all that. That's too late on one of them. I'm just going to say. Because sitting there in my recliner using my desk piece, the little lap desk that I have, between my hair, Maya, the husky's hair, the blanket that I keep, because this side, I've been really cold since I got out of the hospital, and usually I have on long sleeves, but I will usually put my blanket over my shoulder, you know, and have it draped over across me, and it hits at and above the lap desk that I use. So there's a lot of fuzz from my blanket that I made. That is from the Hobie Friends Cotton. And it, oh Jesus, sorry. Anyway, there's times to where I will get like a sharp shooting pain through my temples. And see, that's the one thing I don't understand. Usually in a head injury, it was always my understanding that if you had a stroke or a head injury or anything, whatever side you got injured on affected the opposite side of the body. I'm a weird one, I guess. I hit this temple, my left temple, and it's my left side of my body that's useless. So the only thing I can figure is it damaged more than just that side of my brain. I'll talk more about that another time. I'm too tired to go into all that right now, and that did not feel good, that shooting pain. But anyway, I'm not going to let that deter me. I'm having too good of a day. I may sleep for a few hours after recording these 2 videos, but that's okay. I'm enjoying myself today. And like I said in my last video, I am finding more joy in a day-to-day basis than I was prior to making that first video after my hospitalization. So I am my spirits are starting to be a lot more uplifting, and in my normal character. I still am very impatient, and I am quick to just get irritated. And I told my husband the other night, I'm still expecting everybody to do things like I do, in my quickness and my urgency, and I don't expect them to do it to my level of. I do try. I don't reach perfection, and I never try to hit perfection, but I do try to do a certain quality of the job, no matter what I do. But I do it quickly, and I do, and I expect. It's wrong of me, but I expect other people to do the same, and it's just like frustrating. So, sorry, I should not have said all that. Anyway. I don't know if that's going to make the clip or not. So it might, because I don't want to bother my son to do a whole lot of editing. Because unfortunately, I don't have the stamina to edit my videos. I was editing some. You probably could tell when I edited versus my son. But I don't have the mental stamina. Anyway, let's get back to my Michael's haul. If you are still here, you know me. And you appreciate the fact that I go off on squirrel moments. So, I'm really looking forward to this too. Now, since I have so many diamond paintings right now, it's a good thing that I can't use my left side. And then I'm kind of stuck in my recliner because I need all that time to get all these done. It's like, wow. Okay, so this is my other one. And this one is called, there is no name. Oh, Flower Reflection. That was like, they really put their thinking caps on to come up with that one. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. Now, it says, conforms to ASTMD-4236. Don't know what that means. If y'all know, clue me in below. Because I don't know. But I thought, and I'm not a huge flower girl on the norm, but I do like some particular flowers. I don't know why. The color probably sold me on this one. But can you see that? I don't want to get too close because I don't know exactly. After me smashing my phone into that tripod, I don't know exactly what the frame is. Yeah, I just thought about, I haven't looked at the first recording because it's too hard. I can't look at it on the tripod. I have to take it off and then it changes the angle. So I didn't mess with my phone. But I hope y'all can see me. And if this is very badly framed and my son can't correct it, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. And my best is not my usual standard, but, you know, it will be, I will get better. But anyway, if you can see this, this is a beautiful blue flower and its reflection. Hence why I was tripping out on the name Flower Reflection. I mean, they put their thinking caps on good with that. Now, it says it comes with the pre-printed canvas, of course. It has 23 colors in it. Wow, 23? That is amazing that they have that color range with just that picture. It is the stylus, which is what I call the drill placer. It comes with a grip cover. Oh, it comes with a grippy too. Ha! The tray, the wax caddy, and instruction sheet. Heh. Heh. Alright, I want to see if I can open this. Get up there. I don't know if I should get this out or not. I really want to see it though. Okay. I'm going to see. It doesn't tell me. I think these are, I don't know if these are DMC color coded or not. That's why I was asking about that thing that's printed on the back that says conforms to ASTMD 4236. Does that mean anything about the DMC part? The coloring part? I don't really want to take this out because now I can't shove it all the way back in. Ow. Alright. It's not going to go all the way back in, but close enough. I want to protect it for as long as I can. This is another 16 by 20, which means, wait, this says 40 by 50 centimeters. So what is 30 by 40 centimeters? Okay. So apparently I might be wrong. And if you saw that in my last video and if you corrected me, bless you. I can take criticism to a degree. Constructive criticism. So 30 by 40 cannot be 12 by 16. I should have known that. Because 10 centimeters? Yeah, I should have known that. So 40 is 16 and 50 is 20. So this is a 12 by 16. Did I say it was 12? No, I was right. Because I said it was 12 by 16. Okay. 30 by 40 is 12. And 12 is 30 centimeters, 12 inches. And then 16 inches is 40 centimeters. So I was right. 12 by 16 for the 30 by 40 centimeters. 16 by 20 inch is the 40 by 50 centimeters. Okay. We're good. We're good. I honestly thought I had egg on my face for that one. Okay. So, back when Premiere was having the... I don't really want to look out my window because of my grass situation. Because, you know, I do need to cut my grass, or I need to have my family cut my grass. Because it does. It bothers me to look out and not see my grass being beautifully cut. But I hear my wind chime. And that just makes my heart sing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oops. I forgot to put up my my LED light so that I didn't have such a drastic... I'm sorry. I hate that kind of lighting. I like to have everything lit up and beautiful for y'all. But I'm trying. I keep reminding myself and trying to give myself grace. But y'all, I am my worst own critic. Aren't we all though? We are always harder on ourselves than other people are. I just like my lighting a certain way when I do my videos. But anyway, when Premier did the value pound at Dollar General back months and months and months ago, I had bought some for my charity donations, and that's in a whole nother video. I'm going to make a video on that. Not today, obviously not today, because I don't have it in me to do it another one. But I bought these because when I bought those, I had a lot of extra yarn that I had nowhere else to put. So I went to Dollar Tree. They don't carry them anymore, much to my aggravation. But I bought the vacuum seal bags. And I know a lot of people say you shouldn't vacuum seal your yarn. I've not had a problem with it. The yarn that I did vacuum seal, I have used, and it didn't change the fiber. But now, I haven't, a disclaimer, I have not vacuum sealed my bougie yarn. I haven't, it's all acrylic that I have vacuum sealed. I have not vacuum sealed any of my wool. So I don't know if you can do that. You're not supposed to do it with any yarn, but acrylic, it's okay. I mean, it bounces back. I haven't noticed the trouble with it. So, anyway, some of those bags, they were from Dollar Tree, so some of them did fail. And I've been on the hunt for more, especially since I didn't know that they had failed. Well, 1 or 2 I knew had failed, but out of 10 or 15 bags, only 2 failed. For $1.25, I'll take that gamble. Well, in the time since then, a few more have failed. And I was going to buy replacements, but every Dollar Tree I went in my area didn't have them. And when I talked to several different employees, because I take discount store employees' words with a grain of salt. Not that if you work there, you're not good at your job. But a lot of the ones that I encounter, even at Walmart, I have met dedicated, hardworking people at Dollar Tree and Walmart. I'm just saying, on the whole, they have that teenager mentality that they're just there to earn a paycheck. That they don't care. So when I ask some of them, they're like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't think we carry them anymore. I haven't seen them," or, whatever. So some of them were telling me that they had no clue. Some of them were telling me that they thought that they had not gotten any. And 2 of them had actually told me, and I went to a lot of Dollar Trees in Aiken, in Lexington, and in Columbia during all this. Now, this has been months ago. But 2 of them, one in Columbia and one in Aiken, told me that they couldn't get them anymore. That the supplier had stopped shipping them, and I think it was because of tariffs. But let's face it, everything in Dollar Tree is from China or overseas, so that's why everything's going up in Dollar Tree. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, in light of me not being able to find any more, my daughter-in-law's like, "Miss Lynn, Walmart has them." Sorry. The problem with not using my body like I'm used to is things are starting to hurt. And that was a very sharp pain in my shoulder. But anyway, she says Walmart has them and Amazon has them. Well, I didn't get it from either one of those. I got it from Michael's. Who would have thought that? And I got these on 30% off. I think this was Michael's. I'm doubting myself now. Might have been Amazon, but I don't think so. I think this... Does Michael's have vacuum bags, y'all? Okay, so we're going to go on the premise... I don't know where I bought these from. It was sitting underneath my Michael's box. And like I said, I got my Michael's thing in 3 different shipments. So I don't know if this was Michael's, Walmart, or Amazon. I will look that up and see if I can't get my son to put it on the screen, the correct place that I bought this from. It was just sitting with my Michael's stuff, so I thought it was Michael's. But honestly, I don't remember Michael's ever having vacuum bags, vacuum storage bags. So probably not. But it's going to be in this video because it was with my Michael's stuff and my brain doesn't quite... Excuse me. Oh, God, that was loud. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was like super loud. It's the caffeinated thing. Not the caffeinated. The, what's the bubbles? Carbonated. I knew it started with a C. I burp, tell you I'm sorry, and then I drink more. I make no sense. I just make no sense whatsoever. But anyway, I bought these because I want to repackage some of that yarn that I got from the Dollar Tree Premier yarn and the Dollar Tree Yarn Inspirations Red Heart yarn. Because, y'all, those balls are huge. I don't have a whole lot of space. What space I did have, I have filled with all my beautiful cloth. I have yarn there, yarn and cloth and pillow forms here on that container. So I have fabric under here, yarn on the back of my door, yarn on that wall, and the same kind of Temu shoe organizer, over the door shoe organizers. All of my cabinet there, all of those is yarn. Yarn on a Walmart over the door mesh rack, mesh and wire rack on that closet door. And like I said, yarn and fabric and then my sewing machine. So yarn is a premium. I mean, space is a premium in my house right now. I do have my old cubby, but that has my rack where I have all of my flannel that I was going to be making reusable paper towels with, that really has not taken off. And I don't know if that's my fault for not having good photos. I have photos of all the colors and all the designs, but I haven't done a photo session of what they look like made up. And I was planning on doing all that, and it just got pushed by the wayside, and now I can't. So we'll see. Anyway, the flannel is still in there, not really moving a whole lot. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot of room in my cubby. I don't want to take up all of that space again with my stuff. When I moved it into my workroom, I loved having it all simple and contained. So these right here will help me because I have no more room on those shelves for the Premier donation, the yarn for the donation projects, nor the Yarn Inspiration Red Heart yarn for the donation projects. So I bought these. They're 10 large bags, and it said it had a size on it when I looked at the listing. And these are still sealed. This box is still sealed, so I haven't even tried these yet. Oh, here it is. Oh, these are big. These are going to have to go under my bed. These are 26.62, so a little over 23, a little over 23 and a half inches wide, and then 31 and a half inches tall. Yeah, that, and there's 10. So I will put on the screen. I will try to remember to put on the screen. And, oh, actually, you know what? I'll write myself a note. Ha! Okay. So this is what the sun does to my pink ink pen. I don't know if y'all can see that, because it sits right here on my sewing table, which, I mean, my, that has the, red metal cart. So, in fact, I'm going to show you. I know my scribble is horrible, but I'm going to show you kind of what it does. So the top of this got sun bleached, and the bottom is the true pink, because it didn't hit that part. And yes, I write my episodes, my video episode number and like a title or some kind of information so that I know where I want to go with that, and if I have any links to list underneath and whatnot. I don't know which video this is going to be, so I don't know my episode numbers right now. I don't remember. I got so far off track by missing so many videos when I was trying to recover. So I will do Michael's haul. I don't know what number it is, but Michael's haul. Insert where? Vacuum bags. That way I can tell that I do need to put that in, and then how much, and how much. That way I can share how much these, because you know sometimes we use, if you do use vacuum bags, and I can't put this back over there. If you do use vacuum bags, even if it's not for yarn, you know, I do think this was a reasonable price, because we've already established that I don't spend a whole lot of money. Now, like I said, out of those 10, I might have more than 10, but I don't think I do. I think 4 of them failed. So it's a little more than half. I'll take those odds for $1.25. But here I have 10 bags, and if I spent more than $10.50, then the Dollar Tree ones were worth it at the time. And I think I did spend more than $10 on this. No, actually, no. I think it was like $8. I can't remember. I will put that on the screen, or I've already put it on the screen. You've already seen it. So anyway, I am running out of gas. I cannot believe I've been sitting here talking for this long. I think it's been about 45 minutes. Not counting if I edit that other thing out. So, I don't know. I don't know how long the video you're going to see is. So, I am going to go in here, rest, relax. I'm not going to vacuum. I'm not going to vacuum the house. I'm not going to mow the yard. Sorry. I'm not going to mow the yard. Even before this, I had trouble getting some of the words out. And a neurologist said, you know, that the seizures could have damaged something back then. 12, 13 years ago. So, this doesn't help. Me damaging my brain again doesn't help. And for someone who's articulate as I am, it really bothers me when my words don't come out right. But anyway. Thank y'all. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. If you've hung out with me this long, I know you can't get. They might have some of these still on clearance at Michael's, either in your local store or online. You know, I just love them. I love those little ceramic doohickeys that I got because they're just so cute. And I don't really know what size batteries they're going to use, but I mean, those are teeny tiny little things. So it might use something like watch batteries. I'm trying to get my face out of the screen so that it'll focus on that. Oh, wait. It does look like watch batteries. This one is missing the battery saver. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm pretty sure y'all can see this. This one is white. So this is definitely going to be painted black. Now that I know, I thought that would look really cool if it had had the same purple light as the other one. I have to put it on its side to cut it off, but all right, so just in case you can see it, I'm going to show you my pumpkin. I don't think you're going to be able to see it because it's too soft. And I can't shade it. Maybe you can see it if I do it like this. Maybe you'll see it. It's like a purpley blue light. But it's so soft you really can't see it in the daylight. You could see that white. And I don't know if it's because it's that much brighter or if it's because it only has the 3 little... And it looks like the same LED light. You can see it better in this one. I mean, it's teeny tiny. Like, smaller than my pinky tiny. Excuse me. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know I did a lot of talking, but that's usual for me anyway. So, like several of you have reassured me, those who are on my channel to hang out with me, they're going to be here regardless of what I do, how I do it. They just like hanging out with me and seeing what I'm doing. And I understand that because I do that with a lot of the podcasters I watch. So thank you. And, you know, if I do lose subscribers or you lose views, I've lost so many views. And that's to be expected. But the ones that are here with me, thank you for sticking with me. You mean so much to me. And I really cannot stress that enough. My husband's like, why are you going to record? And I'm going to tell you something. This may make me sound sappy and cheesy and a dork. I don't care. I want to hang out with my friends. Plain and simple. I just want to hang out with you. I know it's one-sided when I'm recording. It's better on a live, and it's going to be 1,000 times better on a Zoom. And I do still plan on doing those. And Tina actually recommended that I do more lives rather than trying to pre-record, just like a whip and chat live. Whether it's me trying to crochet and chat with y'all on a live or doing my diamond painting on a live, I may try those. The only problem is I still have the same problem with the lives. StreamYard is not working with YouTube for me because I have 2 accounts. I have my main Google account, which used to be my YouTube account. And I thought by changing the name of my YouTube account to what it is now, and it did, because it even says when I look on my channel that I've been on here since 2014. I've not been Daybreak Knots and Knits since 2014. I've only done that since March, end of February, March of 2024. But my channel, my YouTube account has been since 2014 under my personal name. I just changed the name when I started this. So my main Google account, I don't know why they're separate. If anybody knows how to fix this, please contact me. I don't have the bandwidth. My son isn't YouTube savvy. So he doesn't know how to do it. I probably could contact YouTube. I just don't have the bandwidth right now. So I can't really do lives because I can't reach my phone. And with this position that I'm doing right now, I could probably do a live, click it. I don't know. Actually, can you do a live with your rear-facing camera, or do you have to do it with the front-facing camera? I know I have some YouTubers on some podcasters on my watch my viewers. You might not be subscribed. If you do want to subscribe, thank you. just click the subscribe button, but make sure that you go back in and go, it has a drop down menu, and most of the time when you click subscribe to someone's channel, it goes to personalized. Unclick that and click all. That way you never miss a video of your favorite podcaster. And if I'm one of them, thank you. I did hit 2,100 subscribers, which that is not a lot to most people. That is blasted huge for me. Huge. But the views really is what counts. It's not really so much as how many subscribers you have. It's how many views, you know. So, but YouTube, I can't trust it anymore because YouTube will unsubscribe a lot of people, and my subscribers will drop 6, 8, 10. One day it dropped 40 subscribers, and I'm like, what did I do to lose that many people? I don't know if I lost them or if it was one of YouTube's shenanigans. Either which way. My core group of y'all, I appreciate you. So, on that note, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go relax. Like I said, I'm not going to mow the grass. I don't even know if I'll do any more diamond painting. I might just kick back and watch YouTube or stream some shows or something. It's very hard for me to sit there and watch TV or YouTube or anything, which I watch YouTube on my TV, without having something to do with my hands. And I might put it on regular satellite TV because my husband still insists on having Dish Network, even though I don't watch it. He watches it some, but most of the time he'll sit there in his recliner with the TV on his phone. Not even looking at the TV. But there are some channels he does like to have, and I'm like, we can replace that with a streaming service if you want to. Because we used to share our Dish Network with my son. Just by letting him use our boxes, but they don't watch. They watch streaming stuff, so we don't even share that with them anymore. So it makes sense just to nix it. But my husband, I love him to death, but he's a creature of habit. He doesn't like change. There's some changes I don't like, but I am more flexible and leaning toward change and changing things up, and than my husband is. I don't know if that's a guy versus a girl thing. I don't know, but it is what it is. I'll stop talking. I hope you do something today that brings you an immense amount of joy, that just lights up your day. If you experience something like that, grab a hold of it. Don't let go. Store it in your memory bank. Use it, your joy bank, so to speak. I know that sounds corny, but it is. It's just the way I think. And pull it out on days when you really need it. Because, like I said in the video where I was giving y'all an update, I do that quite often right now. I haven't had to do that in the last few days because I have so much stuff that I'm looking forward to doing. And that just the thought of being creative and getting these things done has brought me immense joy. So, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being my friend. I don't know how else to say it. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.